What's up, beautiful geeks? Welcome to another iGeek Saga video, and today we're going to be talking about this guy right here. This is the PUMA One 20.4. It's a takedown model of the PUMA One 20.3 that we reviewed last week. We're going to talk about it in detail. We're going to unbox it. If you're new here, I do review videos like this every single week, and I also do vlog videos every Friday where I talk about health, fitness, street soccer, regular soccer, everything soccer. I talk about it on my vlog on Friday. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification if you want to keep up to date every time I post something, which is normally Monday and Friday. I'm going to roll the intro clip now so we can talk about this bad boy in detail. Okay guys, so before we talk about the shoes, let's talk about what comes in the box. In the box, nothing special. You have one pair of shoes. You have this guy right here. Put that aside. And then you have this guy right here. Let's put that aside. That's pretty much all you get in the box. There's no string bag, no nothing. That's all that comes in the box. Now, let's talk about it in detail. So let's get into a detailed review of the shoes. Of course, as I said earlier, this is the 20.4. So this is a takedown model of the 20.3. But let's focus on this guy right here. Let's talk about the colorway. The colorway is very similar to the 20.3. This side of the shoes right here is yellow. This side is peach. And then you have the one call out, which is in yellow, and then you have like circles going around it, which is in the peach color. The lace itself is also in the peach color there. You have, of course, as I said, the one call out right there. You have the PUMA call out on the inside, and of course you have the PUMA call out on the outsole of the shoes. You do have a silver going on here on the PUMA call out, and also kind of like a silverish bottom going on there as well on the outsole of the shoes. However, the silver at the bottom of the shoes is a little bit more dark, and then the one right here is a little bit more shiny. So you can really tell the difference between the two as well. So as far as the colorway go, that's what you get for the colorway. As I said, very similar to the 20.3 that we reviewed last week. Now, a whole bunch of changes on the upper. As I said, this is a takedown model. It's a lot more cheaper. Even though the 20.3 was cheaper, this one is also a lot more cheaper than the 20.3. And it's a takedown model of that. So a lot, especially on the upper part of things, a lot have been taken away from those shoes. So the upper is not leather, the upper is synthetic upper, and you can feel, it feels very synthetic when you touch it. It has that synthetic feel to it. It does have a nice pushback to it, so nothing to worry about there, but it does have that synthetic feel to it when you touch it. It feels a little bit cushioning on the forefront of the shoes here when you feel it, especially on this side right here. It feels like a little bit cushioning, a really nice pushback to it, but it does have that synthetic feel to it. On the 20.3, you have kind of like that, the stitch design going on this side of the shoes here, which on that review I said that it makes it feel as though it's kind of like handmade, so to speak. But on this 20.4 here, they've taken that away, and it's just kind of straight up synthetic, and it has like a 3D-ish kind of design going on there, which is not too visible or too defined, so to speak. But on this side as well, you have the 3D design, which is very similar to what was on the 20.3. It does feel less kind of poppy, if that's a thing. I guess I just caught my own word. It feels less kind of like, it doesn't pop that much as it does on the 20.3 with the 3D design, but you do have kind of like the 3D design, very similar to what the 20.3 had. So as far as the upper go, that's pretty much it. That's all you get for the upper. You do have a tongue. So another big thing that was taken away is that this guy don't have the kind of like, you know, the color that the 20.3 had. They took that away and they gave it a regular color here, a regular tongue. I'm sorry, the tongue and the color that the 20.3 had. So they took that away and they gave it a regular tongue here. And of course you have a lacing system, regular lacing system. There's nothing special about that. So the tongue, the needed color has been taken away and they gave it a tongue. So as far as the upper of the shoes go, that's pretty much all you get for the upper. You have a synthetic upper. You have a 3D-ish kind of design going on both sides of the shoes here. The stitch that you see here has been taken away, and that was available on the 20.3. You do, however, on the top side here, on this side here where the lace is, you have a little bit of stitch going on there, so I guess they gave you something back. So as far as the upper go, that's pretty much all you get for it. The insole of the shoes it's not removable, and that's very similar to the 20.3 again. The 20.3, the insole was not removable, and this guy, the insole is not removable as well. It is attached, to the midsole. So there you go, another thing that's similar to the 20.3. And the cool thing about these shoes and the 20.4 here and the 20.3 is that both of them are pretty affordable. So the 20.3 I think is like $80, 80 something dollars, and the 20.4 here is about 50 something dollars. So both of them they are an extremely affordable shoes. They're very affordable. You can pick them up and don't have to like kind of be like, oh my God, I'm gonna regret that money that I just spent. So you can pick them up, and if you don't really like them, you can always just like put them aside. You don't really feel that burden of like, oh my God, I just spent a lot of money on these shoes and I can't really play with it. Let's get back to the insole. The insole, the heel counter is pretty well padded. You have like this mesh system going on there on the inside of the shoes. Of course, for breathability, it's very well padded, so there's nothing to worry about there. You don't have the heel pull that 20.3 had, so you don't have any sort of like heel pull to kind of help you pull things up or pull things out. So that has been taken away, and it would have been cool if they added that there, but that was taken away. But it's understandable. Again, it's a take that model. So as far as the upper and the insole go, guys, that's pretty much all you get for it. The outsole is a TPU outsole. Again, very similar to the 20.3. Again, we know this, as I said in all of my videos, if it's a cheap shoes, an affordable shoes, the brand normally goes with a TPU outsole, because you know that's where they normally cut some of the cost and things like that. Wherein in like fancy shoes, you have all this new design outsole and different outsole that are coming out, splitted outsole, this outsole and that outsole that are always coming out. That's why you get to pay more for those shoes. But for this guy, it's just TPU outsole, and it's a combination of Conigos and bladed studs. So as you can see right here, you have a couple of Conigo studs there, and then you have bladed studs here, here, and here. So it's a combination of both. So as far as the shoe go itself, that's pretty much all you get for the shoes. Let's test it on, because one of the things that I didn't like about the 20.3 was that it was extremely tight, and extremely fitted, and it feels as if my feet was about to pop out of it. So I'm gonna try this on to really kind of gauge, should you really get this? I mean, it's only $55, and the other one is $88, 80 something dollars. So maybe you should just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna put up that money and get that one, or should you just get this and be done with it and sacrifice the color, the knitted color, and then the leather upper. So let's go ahead and try it on and see how it feels.
It's Soul District.
Okay guys, so as far as the feel go, this guy feel very similar to the 20.3. It is extremely tight and extremely fitted, and again, I almost feel as if my feet is about to pop out of the damn shoes. And that for me is somewhat of a big no-no. That's one thing I didn't really like about the 20.3. And it's also the same thing I don't like about the 20.4. Now the question then becomes, should you really get the shoes? Again, if you are going to get it, do keep in mind the structure of your feet, and also keep in mind size-wise, you might definitely want to go a whole size up, because I'm telling you, this thing is tight, or you want to go a half a size up because it is tightly fitted. It's going to require some breaking time. So if you don't really want to go through that route, then this is not the shoes for you, or you have some kind of weird fit, which most of you guys probably do, then this is definitely not the shoes for you. And the question is, should you get this or should you just get the 20.3? If you're gonna buy this for $50, I would say just save up a little bit more money and get the 20.3, because honestly, I do not recommend this in a way if you don't have any other option, and $55 is your absolute budget. You like, listen man, $55 on nothing. Okay, maybe $60 on nothing. Even at that, you can get different shoes for $60. Then maybe I can say, okay, you definitely can get this guy. Just be ready to get some blisters, bro. Get some blisters, because this is definitely gonna require some breaking time, and it's definitely gonna require you to get a half size up or a full size up. But then you know, I've always said that, you know, with all these things, with all these pitfalls of the shoes and things like that, I can live with that if the shoes is affordable. You know, if it was an expensive shoes, then I would have been like, get the stuff out of here. But it's an affordable shoe. It's extremely affordable. As I said earlier, this is something that you can buy and put down and play with it one time and afford to say, you know what, I don't even want to play with it anymore and don't regret it. But if it was an expensive shoe, I would have said, okay, completely stay away from it. But if $60, $50 is absolutely your budget, then I would say it's okay. It's okay. But if you have extra, I will go to the 20.3 if it's anything, because the comfort wise, they feel exactly the same, but the 20.3 just have that little bit of like nice feel to it. Other than 20.4 and 20.4, this guy right here. Thank you guys for watching the review video, guys. That's all for today. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification. As I said, I do come out with review videos every single week, and I also come out with vlog videos on Friday. You get to see me do some workouts. You get to see me play sometimes when the coronavirus is out of the way, and you get to see me do a whole bunch of things. And we can parlay about different things as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification. And as always, don't forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Link will be in the description box below. And as always, do not forget to stay geeking. Pictures are on the website if you do want to see them. Do not forget to stay geeking. I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.